Tomorrow could mark a political earthquake, not in Congress, not in court, but in the streets. Thousands of West Virginia coal miners are headed to Washington, D.C., and for once, they're not there to cheer for Donald Trump, they're going to protest him. After years of promises to save coal, Trump's actions have left miners gasping, literally. Their lungs are failing while their protections vanish, and the betrayal is so deep that even conservative union workers are ready to revolt. Let's start with what's driving this historic march.
There is no block of coal worth any man's life or woman's.
Many here concerned after 10,000 recent firings at the Department of Health and Human Services virtually eliminated the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, or NIOSH, tasked with protecting miners from black lung. And the enforcement of a new federal rule cracking down on dangerous rock dust directly tied to the disease also now paused.
We're going to put the miners back to work.
After his promise of a coal comeback, John Robinson voted for Trump and has faith he'll change course.
I think things are
He's going to bring those services back.
Yeah.
What happens if he doesn't?
I messed up.
Vital free x-rays and protections for sick miners now abruptly halted, even as doctors in Appalachia are finding black lung is making a brutal resurgence, impacting younger and younger miners.
This guy is 30 years old.
This guy's already passed away.
If you had President Trump sitting here, what would you say to him?
You know, I would say that I understand cutting waste in government, but this is not something to cut. This is essential for the health and well-being of the people that helped elect you.
At this West Virginia dining room table, we found former NIOSH employees now mounting a last-minute pressure campaign to save their agency. And they say the lives of the miners it protects.
If there was a miner sitting here, what would you say to them about what this is going to look like for them going forward?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for them. I'm sorry for their families.
That report says it all. Miners were promised jobs and got disease, promised protection and got pink slips. Trump didn't just break his promise, he broke the very agency built to keep these workers alive. Here's what's important to understand. Trump's government didn't just pause one safety rule. It targeted the silica dust limits, the standard that keeps miners from suffocating underground. Why? Because it would have cost the mine owners money. And just like that, the man of the workers sided with the billionaires who signed the checks. But the deeper tragedy is that these workers once believed him. They thought he'd stand up to Washington elites. Instead, he gave those elites their tax cuts while miners coughed blood in the dark. Now they're heading to Washington not to beg, but to demand. Bring back safety, bring back accountability, bring back dignity. Trump's betrayal of labor isn't just a Republican problem, it's a warning to Democrats too. West Virginia used to be solid blue because Democrats fought for miners' rights, but over the years, the party of FDR turned its back on working-class America. That vacuum is what Trump filled with slogans and red hats, and tomorrow's protest is proof that illusion is collapsing. The question is, will Democrats show up for them now or leave another generation of workers behind? What's happening in West Virginia is about more than coal. It's about what happens when a nation lets profits dictate who lives and who dies. Because if we can't protect the people who power our lights, drive our trains, and build our infrastructure, then America First doesn't mean anything. It's just a slogan printed on a hat made overseas. Tomorrow's march isn't just about miners. It's about what kind of country we want to be. One that treats workers as disposable or one that remembers who built it in the first place. Trump's promises have turned to dust, but these miners, they're still breathing, and they're coming to make sure Washington hears them. If you stand with working Americans over corporate greed, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for updates. And tell us in the comments, do you think Democrats will finally fight for labor again?